I apologize for not putting up videos. I put up a couple videos yesterday of me cutting a little bit of firewood, and I appreciate everybody's comments. And again, I apologize. No excuses. I was having some computer issues. My computer wasn't, the hard drive wasn't big enough. Things were out of date. Took me a while to upgrade the computer, but I've got that straightened out. So I thought I would give an update. Looking back on my previous videos, I've got quite a bit done since the last update video. So this is an I guess an update to the update. Again, I apologize, and I'll try to do better coming up this summer as far as putting videos out. So since that last update video, I was putting up the beam in my shop. This is the workbench that has transpired from that. Show you around a little bit. So this is the loft area that I was putting the beam up. Haven't got the stairs built yet. Got some storage up there. Shop sink. Hot water heater's not hooked up yet, but there's the workbench. 22 feet long. Have a Dillon RL550B progressive reloader there. And reloading a little bit. Just kind of my little workstation area there, coffee pot. Got a love seat and recliner to go with the TV. Kind of the man cave area here. Hang out here and watch a little TV, do some reloading. Got a little fridge. Got some industrial racking there. So here's the wood boiler installed. It's working. Show you inside here. Got a little bit of wood in there right now. Temperature of the water is 178 degrees. So here's the two pumps. This pump circuit here is going to the house, and this one's going to the shop. And I have a furnace in the shop that runs off this, and the hot water heater that's not hooked up will be running off this. So two lines. One line's buried, goes across here and over to the shop, and the other one goes out the front. I have dished across and goes into the house. So we'll go into the house and show you that part. Here I got to stoke this like once in the morning and once in the evening. Becoming a science, trying to figure out what works best. And there's a few more accessories that I need to put on in the shop and in the house that I'll put on this summer when I shut down. So let's go look at the house light out here. So you can see here's the heat exchanger that comes from the boiler. There's a line in and a line out. Heat exchangers, that fat part right there, which is an outer jacket that's filled with the hot water from the boiler. The cold water comes out of the bottom. Just by pure convection, heats it up, rises up, goes back into the tank through the top. Just makes this huge loop, doesn't need a pump, just does it by convection. Have a mixing valve right here for mixes the cold water with the hot water, because the water can get up to 190 degrees, so then you can adjust the temperature, mixes cold and hot. There you go. So this is the hot water part. So this isn't a typical installation. I kind of did it different than they show you how to install it. So what I did was I made a manifold. The red side is the supply side, and the blue side is the return side. So the first one furthest to the left is the supply and returns directly from the boiler. Those goes right to there. And if you can see, I have a mark on there. So that one says boiler. That one says furnace, hot water heater, well house, and this is for my future hot tub. And then this is just duplicates that, which is the return, the boiler, furnace, hot water, well heat for the well house, and the hot tub. So now I can control each one of those individually. If I have a problem, I can shut any one of them off, so on and so forth. So here's my furnace. The heat exchanger's in there. So water comes up here, it's hot, goes through there, the air blows across it, takes the heat off, goes back out. So the accessory I was talking about was a three-way valve. Goes here, goes straight over to there. So when you turn the thermostat on, opens that valve and lets the water run through. When the thermostat closes, it will bypass that and just send it in a loop. I'm losing efficiency because this box here is warm to the touch. The heat exchanger, there's water, hot water going through there. Even though there's not a fan blowing on it, I'm still losing BTUs, which makes the fire heat up and burn wood. So this winter I'll put one of those valves in there, which will then not heat up that box, and I'm just losing efficiency. It's working and it's working well, but it'll work better if I put that valve in there. So this was this hookup in here. So that's all my heat and hot water for my house. And I'll just tell you, I've been doing it for 2 months and my electricity bill is cut in half. My goal is to be below $100 a month. So there we go.